Okay, now for some live music, Laura and Tereza. If I said to you that is 20 quid, was it that story about they'd never guess the name Rumpelstiltskin? Mel won't remember that from school. If I get you 20 quid, you couldn't work out how Tereza spelt. I think I'd probably be onto something good. Laura and Tereza are a new professional duo. They're from this city, and we looked at some of your stuff on the internet. We were very, very impressed. So it's very good to see. We sometimes look with dread. We think, oh gosh, let's hope this is okay.
Yeah, let's hope these guys are good.
But we often do it on the night, so it's too late to cancel anyway. But fortunately, we wouldn't have needed to in any case. So
well, thank you.
It's great to see you here. I'm trying to think of how to describe what you do, because I think in some ways you have one of the toughest jobs in that you're often performing at people's events.
Yeah.
And I remember being to a fair share of events in my life, and the quality of the bands can be pretty hit or miss. You can find that you walked into the event thinking, oh, I love this song.
Yeah.
And then it's performed on stage and it's killed.
Slightly different.
Slightly differently. Yeah. But it must be good fun going to other people's weddings and parties. And
really, really nice to meet all the people and just get to know people as well. It's really, really nice.
How did you two first start working together?
We went to college together and then we met. We got a few assignments and then we decided, our voices suited together. And it went from there, and then we become pretty good friends.
Yeah.
Did you want to sing before? I mean, was that your dream? You wanted to become professional singer?
Always.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's just so great to be able to work with your best friend as well. Yeah. And because she plays acoustic guitar, acoustic guitar, and I play piano, so it's nice to have that variety as well. So it's really cool to have.
What is it about singing that just means the world to you? What is it? Is it the cathartic? Does it make you feel better? Does it make you happy? Does it give you big bucks? What is it?
Makes you feel better.
Yeah, I can't remember not singing because I sung from the age of like 3.
Yeah.
And
same, exactly.
And it's great when you've got harmonies as well. It just makes it even more exciting.
We love it. Sometimes we're like just singing and then we'll just be like, oh, that sounded so good. And it's a feeling that I think most musicians can't really explain. It's just such a good feeling inside. Yeah, that's what we feel when we sing.
Is it difficult because I guess you can't decide where you're going to perform most of the time because you have to wait for somebody to meet someone, fall in love, and then get married, and eventually have or whatever. Or to I must talk about because you mention here funerals.
Yeah.
Tell me this, because we did an item on fascinating a couple of years ago about a guy who videoed funerals because nobody does, and in some cases it's a time when specific members of the family meet others who they wouldn't be in the country otherwise. So it's an historical moment in that family's life. But I've never heard of live musicians at funerals.
It's hard.
Yeah,
it is really, really hard. I mean,
I've sung at my one of my family relatives' funerals, and that was very difficult. It was only to the last line I started to the whole way through the funeral. I was like, not sure if I can carry on, but it's very difficult. But lots of people really appreciate, I think, live music as well.
It's a really nice send off, and especially if you get to do a song that the person loved.
Yeah, it's kind of an honour, isn't it? Yeah. So.
Gosh, and the good news is we don't have to have either of those happy or sad events to go to, because we can see you in Bromley on the 11th of May. You're going to be in the Barrel and Horn in Bromley. Yep. You're going to do a 2-hour set from 6 o'clock.
Pretty long.
Which is going to be great. Now, how often do you perform live at events that you're in control of? Not that often.
No, not a lot. We try to go out and do some London circuit open mic nights just to go in. Well, it's a good practice for us as well.
Great practice for the events that we want to do, and just go around venues and let people hear our music. And sometimes we get really good reactions. Sometimes we get just mediocre. So it just depends on the open mic nights. But we just love to do it anyway.
Fun. We like performing, and that's the main thing.
You're going to bring out an album?
Maybe
Possibly.
In the future. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can do the BBC London sessions. You'll have 2 of them anyway to put on. You're going to do 2 songs tonight. Just before we do hear from you, you both not only studied music. I mean, you got a degree in music as well. I mean, I studied a bit of music, but not for very long when I was at GCSE level. I did tremendously badly, although I can just about play a tune on the piano, and I studied the drums and the violin, but I didn't keep them, and I always said you'll regret giving them up, and I did.
Yeah.
But was it annoying doing a degree in something that you loved?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it really was.
A lot of the times we just wanted to sing, and then there was a lot of theory with music as well. So it was like, can we just sing now?
I mean, I found, because I songwrite as well, so then I wouldn't songwrite when I was on the degree. I'd have so much
going on
that
projects.
I forgot about songwriting. It was really
put you off a little bit.
Yeah. And I know a few people that gave up music after they finished their degree, which is really sad.
Yeah.
But then again, on the other side of things, our technique, it's really helped us with our vocals.
And you find people as well. You find people you can hang with and write with and just perform with. And
this is so sweet. It's like watching two people. Clearly, I know you're separate professional people. It's like watching two people in the very early stages of a relationship. You're finishing each other's sentences. You know exactly what it's wonderful. Now listen, you're going to do 2 numbers for us, I know. What are you going to do?
We're going to do Billie Jean.
Oh, good. That's what we watched.
Yes.
That's what we watched. We were hoping you were going to do that. Okay, well, don't tell us the next one.
Okay.
We'll do Billie Jean first. Listen, live on BBC London, 94.9, Laura and Tereza, take it away.
Yes. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, I don't look, do you mean I am the one who could dance on the floor and around? She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she caused a scene. Then every air turned with as a dream, being the one who we danced on the floor and around. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. No. And Mama always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do. The lie becomes the truth. And Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the cat is not my son. She says I am the one, but the cat is not my son. For 40 days and for 40 nights, love was on her side. But who can say while she's in demand her schemes and plans? Who could dance on the floor and around? So take my strong advice. Just remember to always think twice. Don't think twice. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. No. And Mama always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do. The lie becomes a truth. And Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the cat is not my son. She says I am the one, but the cat is not my son. Oh, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. Billie Jean is not my son. Oh, Billie Jean is not my lover. Billie Jean is not my lover.
Wow, gosh! The last time I saw you doing that is whose garden were you in? Because it was on YouTube. Was it back in your back garden?
Back in my garden,
and
yeah.
somebody next door was building a shed.
Yes. They were building a shed on
And
a day, sunny day.
it didn't stop you from. You both were effortless during that. I mean, you know, you don't feel stressed. You feel relaxed because you were sitting there singing effortlessly.
We were slightly nervous, a little bit nervous,
Well,
but we were cool. We were really happy. Yeah.
Which musicians inspire? I mean, clearly you're a fan of Michael Jackson. Or you wouldn't sing his songs, but I remember the first time I heard Billie Jean. It was probably the first time I ever discovered music that wasn't the music of my parents' generation. And a mate of mine, I went around to his house and he said, "Listen to this, you won't believe this." It was off the Thriller album, and I loved it. Do you remember when you discovered music that wasn't your parents' generation music?
I think I was
very lucky. My parents showed me a wide range
variety
of music.
We both grew up with different sort of genres.
It's quite funny because I love my reggae and my funk,
and I love my rock and my
heavy metal. So it's quite weird. But then we kind of meet in the middle.
Yeah,
we I think as a musician, you kind of have to be open to a lot of variety of music. Otherwise,
we appreciate really good music.
Yeah.
Especially in your business. We got good stuff coming through. Raffles says, "This is superb, a superb alternate take on a classic, brilliant version, brilliant distinctive quality singer." So it's nice that you've got your friends too. No, I know this isn't, because this is a regular listener who is a very good taste, and I'll tell you some of the other things that we get sent through as well.
Thank you.
When you perform at weddings, and when you perform and you see, you know, the happy couple and all that, can you tell how long you think that wedding's going to last? Can you sometimes get in?
No, I know.
You don't even judge,
no,
do you?
Yeah, I'm not going into that.
Yeah, don't get involved in that.
No, we just go in and hope that they enjoy what we do.
And do they give you like a song list? We'd like you to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, a couple of requests. We'll do like sort of our own sort of stuff, and then they'll have a couple, because sometimes it'll be
we've got coming up like a country themed wedding, so we'll be doing quite a lot of country songs.
Yeah. So that'd be good.
So what's the setup? There's you on the guitar, Tereza. Mm-hmm. Do you go on the piano, Laura?
Yeah, I go on the keyboard. Yeah,
and then we just have the PA. We before we were doing a little bit with backing track, but it gets a bit annoying, that cliche backing track.
Yeah, you don't want to seem like a sort of karaoke singer, and we like to make things our own, make our own arrangements. So yeah, it's nice to have that option as well, to be able to do that.
All right, I know you're going to do one last song. Do you want me to talk to Dave now? You got headphones there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pop your headphones on. Yeah. Dave's there. Evening to you, Dave.
Hello, Simon.
Welcome to the programme. What do you think?
Wonderful girls, absolutely wonderful.
Now, you're in Dagenham. You'd have to get down to Bromley. Now, that's because you don't mean Bromley by Bow, do you? You mean Bromley, Kent.
Bromley in Kent.
Yeah, see, if it were Bromley by Bow, Dave, you'd be fine, because it's literally your next door.
Now, you girls talked about open mics. You should come down to the Spice of Life in Soho on a Monday night. It's an open mic.
Have you done the Spice of Life?
Wonderful
we haven't,
pub,
no.
and it's really the Four Femmes playing there. Have you heard them?
I haven't heard of those. No.
Yeah, Four Femmes on the Thames. Well, they do the last Sunday in the month there.
Oh, brilliant! Well, we'll definitely check that out.
Monday is an open mic, and I'm certain you'd go down well in there. It's a lovely pub. It really is nice. Lovely atmosphere.
Well,
Dave, that's really kind of you, and isn't that good? You see, you get a lot of feedback here.
That's brilliant.
And well deserved. Now, you're going to do one last number for us. What's it going to be? You don't need your headphones now, unless you want them. You can have them if you want them. You don't have to.
The next one is
I Will Wait
by Mumford & Sons.
Wonderful. Take it away. Live on BBC London 94.9. It is Laura and Tereza.
Came home like a stone, and I fell heavy into your arms. These days of dark, which we've known, blow away with this new sun, and I'll kneel down, wait break my step and relent. Will you forgive? And I won't forget. Know what we've seen, and him with less. Now in some way, shake the excess, and I'll kneel down, wait for now, and I'll kneel down, know my ground, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you.
Wonderful. Laura and Tereza, I think your voices complement each other wonderfully, and we can see you live at the Barrel and Horn in Bromley. It's on the 11th of May from 6 till 8. If people want to find out more,
Yeah.
how can they do it?
We're on the social media sites, pretty much Facebook, YouTube,
Yeah.
Laura Tereza Duo.
Laura Tereza. Tereza with a Z. It's Tereza. Bit weird spelling, I
Yeah.
know.
Where's it come from? Or is it your showbiz name? No, it's your
not.
genuine
It's
name.
my parents, it's like Czechoslovakian or something. I don't even really know.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere. So just type in Laura and Tereza
Yeah,
and you'll
and our
find us.
website is www.lauratereza.co.uk.
It's great to see you. Thanks for coming in live.
Thank
All the
you
best
very
for
much.
11th May. I'm sure you don't need it. And thanks for performing live tonight.
Thanks,
It's good to see you.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
This is BBC London.